Good morning, and thank you all for being here today. Across the country, the public is waking up to the fact that public safety does not require communities to over-incarcerate. It requires us to be thoughtful, to lean on data and science, to listen, and to lead. 6 months ago, I entered this race at this very location to be LA County's next district attorney because I saw a vacuum of leadership. I saw an office that sends 25% more people per capita to state prison than the average California prosecutor, despite the absence of any tangible public safety benefits. I saw an office that sends more people to death row than the states of Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Virginia combined, despite the fact that the governor has enacted a moratorium. And I saw a lot of talk on mental health reform, while policies and priorities have resulted in our continuing to criminalize mental illness. And as a deputy DA, I saw a culture that breeds sexual harassment instead of stepping up to it and denouncing it. A culture where retaliation is feared and speaking up is not acceptable. In short, I saw the nation leaping ahead while LA County lagged behind. This moment and this movement is so important. Thousands of Angelenos are touched by our criminal justice system every year. Their future is imperative, and it's for their future that I'm announcing today that I'm stepping aside and out of the race for Los Angeles County District Attorney. And in doing so, I proudly endorse George Gascón. George has proven that he has the vision to lead the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office into the 21st century, and has more management experience than the other candidates in this race combined. While the nation is watching this race, prosecutors around the country have been watching George and his innovative approach to this work. From Chicago to Philadelphia and Albuquerque to Santa Barbara, his policies and innovative programs are being duplicated around the country, and they're making our communities safer at a fraction of the cost, both human and financial. That's why voters need to ask themselves, why not here? Why isn't Los Angeles County doing the same? Why does the current DA support the use of money bail, the death penalty? Why are we locking up the mentally ill? And why do we look the other way when police use excessive force? We don't need more of the same. What we need is George Gascón. George has a proven track record of enhancing equity, transparency, and safety. And when elected, he'll bring reform right back home to Los Angeles, and I can't wait. George, I'm honored to have your support, and I'm honored to support you and your vision, and I look forward to working together to make LA County more safe and more just for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph, and thank you everyone for being here this morning. And I'm honored to be standing here with Joseph and working together. Come on, this is a team. The future of Los Angeles is bright. This is not about one individual. This is about a movement. It's not about my race. It is about our movement. What Joseph is doing today by stepping aside, it's not simply endorsing me. He is coming together because he believes in the work, and his work will be one that will continue. He will play a very important role in this movement. He will be a co-chair to my campaign, but more importantly, he will continue to be an ardent spokesperson for the movement of criminal justice reform. We can and must make our communities safer, but we must do so in a way that doesn't break the bank. We must do so in a way that we do not discriminate against the poor and the vulnerable. We must do so in a way that is humane, that understands that human frailties, mental illness, substance abuse are not to be criminalized unless they commit offenses other than simply being mentally ill or addicted to drugs. What Joseph is doing today is a continuation of the work that he started when he first came out and declared that he was going to run for district attorney. He's not stepping aside. He is continuing with a movement that is bigger than any one of us individually. This is about reform and community justice It is about safety. No sabe cómo comportarse en el siglo XXI. Es una fiscalía que continúa a discriminar contra los latinos y otras minorías. Es una fiscalía que continúa tratando a las personas que tienen enfermedades mentales como si fueran criminales. Es una fiscalía que continúa a encarcelar a nuestra población. Es una fiscalía que continúa a aplicar la pena de muerte. Es una fiscalía que está completamente fuera de contacto con la realidad de hoy. Y yo y Joseph estamos honrados de que vamos a trabajar juntos para este movimiento, para traer este trabajo al siglo XXI. Muchas gracias.